Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment of our show brought to you by Benedict Construction. Are you thinking about remodeling project, bigger kitchen, nicer bathroom, update your whole dang home? Well, do yourself a favor. Reach out to Benedict Construction. Take my word for it. Call Dan and get a simple consultation first. Give him a holler. All right. In this segment, or in the next segment, we're going to talk about Barnett and Garrett. We're going to talk about the most disappointing position group. Then we'll talk about the LSU-Florida fiasco. But very quickly, like 2 minutes in this segment, I want to go over to the Benedict Construction big board. Okay, forget turning corners. I think we know what this team is. All right? In my opinion, you can count on these 8 things. 1, they're going to drop passes. 2 have been batted for interceptions this year. They will drop passes every game. They have so far. They will fumble the football. They lost 5 out of 6 yesterday. 8 out of 21 for the year. 21 fumbles so far. They have never had more than 20 under Butch Jones in an entire season. And you're at 21 right now. So it's not they don't know how to coach it. This team just doesn't hold on to the football. They will commit penalties. 12 yesterday. You're at the bottom of the SEC. Again, Butch Jones teams in penalties in the SEC. First, fourth. Now you're near the bottom. So these guys are coaching them. They're just not taking the coaching. Finally, they will fall behind by double digits. That's the safest bet in the world right there. All right, on the good side, they will run with greater success north-south. They've learned this. They are a better north-south team than east and west. I think that helps the offensive line. They will have success passing on crosses and slants. Josh Dobbs has proven he can throw it. They need to continue throwing it. They will prosper when Josh Dobbs runs. I think we've said that all year, and it continues to be true. And then the last one, which may be the most important, they will never, under any circumstances, ever quit. Never. Guys, is there anything, got a minute here, anything I've left off, anything you would remove from that? I'm looking at you, Kyle.
Well, here's the thing. They had a tough schedule this first part, right? I mean, this is the toughest schedule they've got, this first 6 games.
But they also did some of this against Ohio and Appy State.
Yes, they also did. But I think the drop-off after they've played these 4 games, back to back, and the drop-off in the rest of the SEC that they're going to play, I think those, bad things, the turnovers, the penalties will diminish a little bit.
Okay. Anything you'd take off, add on?
We'll get off to extremely frustrating starts up there.
Yeah, we'll fall behind by double digits.
We'll fall behind by double digits. I mean, that's just, I don't know how you figure that one out, especially for a team last year that the trouble was putting teams away. And that's just the opposite
It's
now.
the total opposite.
I know.
And the coaches, that's not a coaching thing, because if it's the same guys who last year couldn't get them to play late, but they played early. Now they're not playing early and playing late. You can't. It's like the penalties and the fumbles. This team doesn't fit the profile of a Butch Jones team. The only thing it really does fit the profile on is they don't quit.
They don't quit.
Sterling, anything you'd take off or leave on there?
I got something should have put on there.
Okay.
We'll make an ESPN ESPY Award nomination play every game.
Yeah.
We will do it. Let's go.
I think that's true, David.
I think you've got them pretty nailed down there.
All right, to me, that's it. I don't know if it's. I don't know if people at home agree, but I think it's 100% fair from what we've seen so far. They are who I think they are. All right.
Whoa.
When we come back, and we'll still talk about Tennessee possibly getting hosed in the SEC East race, but next, the defense, the most disappointing position group, lots to come. Come on back on the Sports Source.